Hello everybody, welcome to this Excel 365 tutorial on the filter function. This is a very powerful new feature they put into 365. So I'm going to start it out. We have a question here. List the cities in the United States with over 1 million population. And we have the table of data here on sheet 1. So I'm going to do this first example. We'll go through it and I'll make sure you follow along. And then I'll show you some other ways to accomplish the same thing, mainly dealing with different ways to reference this array of data over here. So the first thing we're going to do is type equals, filter, open parenthesis, and then we have to specify the array. So the first way I'm going to do that, I'm going to go to sheet 1 and I'm just going to select A through F on sheet 1 here. And then I'm going to hit comma. The second argument of the filter function is what to include. So we'll put in a column reference and then equals and what we want it to equal. We're going to use country, which is column C, and I'm going to do equals, quote, United States, and close quote. And then I'm going to finish the part of over 1 million in just a second, but I'm going to finish this formula first just with United States. So I'm going to hit comma. The third argument of the filter function is what to show if it's empty. So if you don't put in anything and there is no United States in the country list, it would show an error. But if we put something here, we can show that instead of the error. So we'll say no match. You can put whatever you want though. So I'm going to close the parentheses and hit enter. And you can see we've filled in all of the United States. So now let's go and add to that formula and make it only cities with a population over 1 million. Okay, so I'm going to go back into this formula here. And this first section here is the one thing we have in the include portion already. You need to put that in parentheses for this to work. And then you put multiplication, which is the shift 8. And you're going to multiply that by, and you're going to put the second criteria in its own set of parentheses. So I go ahead and put that open close parentheses there. And now I'm going to add another column and what I want it to equal. So I'm going to go back to sheet 1. I'm going to select column D for 2023 population. And I'm going to put greater than 1 million. And I'm going to hit enter again. So now you see it's only the results that are greater than 1 million and also in the United States. Okay, I've copied out the original formula down there in yellow at the bottom for you to keep for reference. And now we're going to redo this, but instead of using a column reference range, like for example A to F, we're going to use a table reference range. So I'm going to go to sheet 1 and I'm going to first turn this into a table. And as I'm doing this, keep in mind this is the way that I recommend to do it. So all you do is click anywhere into a single cell into this range and click table. Choose whether or not it has headers, which are the titles at the top, which it does, and click OK. And now this is a table, and this is called table 2 by default because I already had table 1 on this worksheet earlier. So I'm going to go back to sheet 2 and I'm just going to put in the same formula. Filter, and then for the array I'm going to type table 2 and then comma, and what to include I'm going to type table 2, and you see once it populates into the drop down list you can hit tab and it'll finish filling it out for you. Table 2, and if you want a particular column you can do open square bracket and it lists them out here, so you can down arrow and select country and hit tab, it'll fill that in, close square bracket and equals to United States, close quote. And if you remember, we had to put this into parentheses, and now we multiply this by our second condition, and I'm going to do table 2 open square bracket, and I'm going to put 2023 population. You can double click that, close square bracket, greater than 1 million. And close parentheses, and if there were no results I'm going to do quote dash dash this time and close parentheses and hit enter, and you see we have the same result. The difference here though, we're using that table as a reference range, so I can easily, without tabbing over to sheet 1, I can just select country from those options and select 2023 population from those options and not have to go to sheet 1 and find that column and click it. Okay, so this filter is using what we would consider an AND logic, like it has to be United States and over 1 million. There's also a filter that you might want to do where it'd be you want this or that. So United States or United Kingdom and greater than 1 million. So to do an OR, instead of multiplying these conditions, you add it. So you would do a plus sign and then the opening and closing parentheses, and within here you would put your OR condition. So I'm going to do United States and population greater than 1 million, or, and then I'll do table 2, and let's do country, close square bracket, equals United Kingdom, close quote, close parentheses, already there. Now we're going to do an and, so this one has to be this and this, or this and this. So I'm going to do table 2, open square bracket, 2023 population, tab, close square bracket, greater than, and we'll call this 500,000. And I already have my closing parenthesis, and I'm going to hit enter. So now we have United Kingdom if it's over 500,000, and we have United States if it's over 1 million. So that's all I wanted to show you in this introductory video with filters. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a good day. Bye.